Hey everyone, welcome back to Unsolicited Bourbon Reviews, episode 80. Today we're going to go ahead and review Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit. This is Wild Turkey's single barrel that they have within their lineup. This one is probably one of my favorites, and I'll get more into it, but it's also one of the harder ones to find. Excuse me. But just a little bit about it. So it's the same mash bill. So Wild Turkey uses the same mash bill for all their products. So for 101 regular Wild Turkey, Wild Turkey rare breed, they use 75% corn, 13% rye, and 12% malted barley. It's just a different distillate process, or they put it in a different part of the warehouse, or a different part of the rick house for that matter. So yeah, I know we've done a whole bunch of the Russell's products. We've done Rare Breed. We haven't done 101 yet. I don't believe we've done 101, but we've done at least 3 Russells, and then this one right here, as well as the Rare Breed. So I'm excited to get into this one because this one took me a while to find. So this is a new 2021 bottle, and it used to come in a really nice, like, turkey-shaped bottle. And if I would have known, probably would have got the turkey-shaped bottle to hold on to. I know a lot of people who really like this stuff. They've held on to turkey bottle, and they use these bottles to refill their turkey bottle because it just looks really cool on their shelf. But I know I've alluded to this previously with some of the bottle changes of some of the bourbon companies. This one's likely easier to produce and cheaper due to COVID supply chain stuff. You know, we noticed a lot of bourbons have changed their look, their bottle, and it's probably because they found a more cost-efficient way to bottle this stuff. So, not really needed an introduction of Wild Turkey. It's definitely one of the incumbents in the market. You know, with JD, Jim Beam, Wild Turkey, Makers. You know, again, it's pretty known worldwide of Wild Turkey, especially when you have spokespeople like Matthew McConaughey, who he does his Long Branch, which we done, which I really like, and then he promotes 101 as well. So enough about that. Let's get into it. So and I think kind of one of the interesting things about Wild Turkey is their single barrel. You know, the Russells they have Russell's single barrel, they have Russell's Private Select, which are like kind of store picks, and they have the Russell's 10 and they have the Russell's 6. I think because of how popular the Russell's line is and how popular 101 is, I think this bottle is pretty overlooked a lot of people, but I think it's one of the better ones of the lineup. I think Russell's is king. I love Russell's 10. I think I can't say enough about it. I think I put that as a top 5 bourbon you need to have on hand. But yeah, so we'll quit talking about this. We'll go ahead and get on it. So this is 101 proof. Talked about the mash bill, and this is an 8-year aged, and again, consistent, nice color, nice smell. It definitely has that Wild Turkey smell just jumping out of the nose. I didn't even bring it up to my nose. I can kind of whiff of it, and got, you know, that typical Wild Turkey mash bill. So it's that heavy on the tobacco, that rye spice. Very distinct smell for Wild Turkey. So that's why people hate or love. It's kind of like Jack Daniels. Some people love Jack Daniels because of that mash bill they have. A lot of people just can't stand it. I would say the same thing applies for Wild Turkey. So, and nice smell in the nose. So I get that rye spice, tobacco, a little bit of caramel. I think you get a little bit of honey and clove. You know, for being 101 proof, it does, the flavor profile really jumps out of the nose as if a higher proof one. So I think that's really impressive about Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit. That it's just, again, it's just so robust in flavor. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and give it a sip. And that's a little spicy on the front. Then it even keels out to nice smooth. You get that tobacco, caramel, and it really sweetens out to that honey. Honey clove mash bill. You don't really get that too much of the vanilla, but you do get that kind of a definite tobacco, rye kind of clove taste, and then it really evens out, balances out with that nice honey and caramel flavor. Do another sip. Oh, that's excellent. I really like this stuff. It's not too sweet, not too spicy. I think it's right there. I mean, I think this could be a crowd pleaser if you give it a chance. So price point, this is priced right at $55. I think it has a hard time competing with Russell's because Russell's is so popular and it's got so great, but I think this is right where it's at. Same thing with Rare Breed. This competes with Rare Breed as well. But I think this is a $55 bottle of bourbon. So I'll give this a 8 taste. I will give this a 7.5. I'll round up, we'll give this a very solid 8. I think this is great. Unfortunately, Wild Turkey, you either hate it or you love it. I love Wild Turkey. I love all their lineup. I think this is great stuff. So, all right, guys, I appreciate it, and we'll talk soon.